Did you know that the way you sleep tonight could be quietly aging your body, stealing years from your heart, your brain, and even your independence? It sounds unbelievable, but according to new research from the National Institute on Aging, certain sleeping positions can increase your risk of stroke, memory loss, and chronic pain by more than 60%. And here's the part no one talks about. Most seniors are doing it every single night without realizing it. For millions of older adults, sleep has become more difficult with age. Tossing, turning, waking up exhausted or sore. But what if the problem isn't how long you're sleeping? It's how you're sleeping. Scientists now say your sleep position can either heal your body or slowly break it down. It can ease your joints, protect your spine, and improve blood flow, or it can do the exact opposite. Tonight, we're diving deep into the truth, the 4 worst sleeping positions you should never use after 60, and the 4 better ones that can restore your energy, improve your memory, and even help you wake up feeling years younger. Stay with me because what you're about to discover might change the way you sleep forever. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. Part 1, the 4 worst sleeping positions for seniors. 1. Sleeping on your stomach, the face-down position. It might feel comforting at first, lying face down, arms tucked under the pillow, drifting off as if the world can't reach you. Many older adults, like Mr. Harold, a 72-year-old retired carpenter from Ohio, say it's the only way they can fall asleep. It feels like my back relaxes, he once told his doctor, but what Harold didn't realize was that this comfort was quietly damaging his neck, his spine, and even his breathing night after night. Sleeping on your stomach may seem harmless, but for seniors it's a silent strain on some of the most fragile parts of your body. When you turn your head to one side for hours, your neck muscles twist unnaturally, cutting off blood flow to the brain and pinching delicate nerves along the spine. Over time, this leads to chronic stiffness, headaches, dizziness, and that all too familiar tingling in your hands or arms when you wake up. According to the American Chiropractic Association, this position increases the risk of cervical misalignment, a condition that can cause long-term balance and coordination issues, especially dangerous for older adults. And it doesn't stop there. Pressing your chest into the mattress limits how deeply your lungs can expand. Your diaphragm can't move freely, forcing shallow breathing throughout the night. For someone over 60, this means less oxygen reaching your heart and brain, which can worsen fatigue, foggy thinking, and even raise blood pressure. What's worse, sleeping face down adds unnatural pressure on your lower back, particularly if you already struggle with spinal arthritis or herniated discs. Dr. Emily Rodas, a geriatric sleep specialist, calls it the most aging position for the spine. She explains that over time it accelerates wear and tear on the vertebrae, like bending the same branch of a tree until it finally cracks. So while stomach sleeping might feel cozy, it's quietly stealing your comfort in the long run, one restless night at a time. But if lying on your stomach is so harmful, what about curling up on your side? It feels natural, even comforting, yet it hides its own dangers. Let's uncover that next. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. Sleeping in a fetal curl, knees to chest. It's a position that feels familiar, almost childlike. Many older adults curl into a tight ball at night, knees drawn up to the chest, arms tucked close as if to protect themselves from the world. For Mrs. Eleanor, a 68-year-old grandmother from Michigan, this was her lifelong habit. It feels safe, she said, like I'm cradling myself to sleep. But after years of waking up with shortness of breath, back stiffness, and increasing fatigue, her doctor revealed a startling truth. Her cozy position was quietly suffocating her body every night. Sleeping in a tight fetal curl may comfort the mind, but it quietly restricts the body, especially for seniors. According to the National Sleep Foundation, when your knees are pulled too close to your chest, your diaphragm becomes compressed, reducing lung expansion. This limits oxygen intake, forcing your body into shallow, rapid breathing. And for older adults whose lungs are already less elastic, this subtle oxygen drop can lead to chronic fatigue, morning headaches, and even heart strain. But the dangers don't stop at breathing. Curling tightly for hours puts the spine into an unnatural C shape, shortening the muscles and ligaments that support posture. Over time, this causes spinal curvature to worsen, making you appear more stooped, less stable, and more prone to falls. Dr. Leonard Hayes, a spine specialist with over 30 years of experience, warns, for seniors, sleeping too curled up is like spending the night teaching your body to shrink. Eleanor's story is a warning for many. What began as comfort slowly became a habit that robbed her of energy and posture. The fetal curl may feel like safety, but for aging bodies it's a trap, one that steals strength, breath, and balance night after night. So if curling up feels so wrong, what about lying flat like the soldier position many doctors once praised for spinal health? It might surprise you, but that too carries hidden risks that few seniors realize until it's too late. 3. Flat on your back with no support, the soldier position. For decades, doctors used to say that lying flat on your back was the healthiest way to sleep. Straight spine, even weight distribution, perfect alignment. But for older adults, the truth is far more complicated and much more dangerous. What once seemed like a position of discipline and order can silently become a nightly battle for your heart, your lungs, and even your brain. Take Mr. Robert, a 74-year-old veteran from Florida, a proud man. He'd slept like a soldier all his life, flat on his back, arms by his side, head barely on a pillow. But as the years passed, his wife began to notice strange things, long pauses in his breathing at night, loud gasps for air, and mornings where he woke up exhausted and dizzy. When Robert finally saw a sleep specialist, the diagnosis shocked him: severe obstructive sleep apnea. His own sleeping position was cutting off his airway up to 30 times per hour. When seniors lie flat on their backs without proper head and neck support, gravity allows the tongue and soft tissues to fall backward, narrowing the airway. This leads to snoring, choking, and disrupted breathing, sometimes without the sleeper even realizing it. According to the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, untreated sleep apnea in adults over 60 can increase the risk of stroke, heart attack, and memory loss by more than 60%. It also raises nighttime blood pressure, quietly straining the heart as it struggles for oxygen. But that's not the only risk. Lying flat also worsens acid reflux, a condition that affects nearly half of adults over 65. When your head is level with your stomach, gravity no longer keeps digestive acid where it belongs. It creeps upward into the throat, burning the esophagus and interrupting sleep. Over time, it can even damage the vocal cords and lungs, what doctors call silent reflux. For Robert, the change came too late. Years of poor sleep had already taken their toll: constant fatigue, forgetfulness, and high blood pressure that refused to drop. His story reminds us that sometimes stillness hides danger. And if sleeping flat can quietly harm your heart and brain, what about sleeping half-sitting, the recliner position so many seniors swear by? You might be shocked to learn how this seemingly comfortable setup could slowly weaken your body from the inside out. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. 4. Sleeping in a recliner chair every night. It starts innocently enough. For many seniors, the recliner feels like a blessing, a soft, easy place to rest, aching joints, watch television, or take a short nap. And when lying flat in bed becomes uncomfortable due to back pain, arthritis, or acid reflux, that same recliner slowly turns into a permanent bed. But as comforting as it feels, sleeping in a recliner every night is one of the most dangerous habits older adults can fall into. Take Mrs. Dorothy, a 79-year-old widow from Arizona. After years of chronic hip pain, she found she could finally sleep through the night in her recliner. But over time she noticed her legs swelling, her back stiffening, and her energy fading. What she didn't realize was that her beloved chair was slowly undermining her health. According to Dr. Michael Turner, a geriatric rehabilitation specialist, sleeping in a recliner keeps your body in a semi-sitting position that restricts blood flow to the legs. The result, fluid retention, swollen ankles, and in severe cases, deep vein thrombosis, blood clots that can travel to the lungs and become life-threatening. The partially upright angle also prevents your spine from fully relaxing, causing chronic lower back tension and accelerated muscle weakening in the hips and abdomen over months or years. This leads to balance problems and a higher risk of falls. Worse still, because the reclined position limits deep sleep cycles, your body never truly restores itself. You might close your eyes for 8 hours, but your brain and muscles remain in a constant state of light rest, never reaching the healing, memory-forming stages of sleep your body desperately needs after 60. Dorothy eventually returned to a regular bed after a doctor warned her that prolonged recliner sleeping could shorten her life expectancy. She said, "I thought I was resting, but I was slowly shutting down." So if the recliner isn't safe, where is the best place to rest? The answer lies not just in your bed, but in how you position your body. And in part 2, we'll explore the 4 sleep positions that can truly heal, restore, and protect you from the inside out. Part 2, the 4 better sleeping positions for seniors. 1. The supported side sleep with pillow between knees. It's one of the simplest changes you can make, yet for seniors it can transform the way you rest and wake up each morning. Sleeping on your side with a soft pillow gently resting between your knees may look ordinary, but for your spine, joints and heart, it's one of the most powerful healing positions you can choose. Take Mr. Allen, a 71-year-old retired firefighter from North Carolina. For years he woke up every morning with a dull ache in his lower back and hips. Pain pills helped a little, but the stiffness always came back. During a routine visit, his physical therapist asked him a simple question: "How do you sleep?" Allen replied, "On my side, knees together." That night, under her advice, he tried slipping a small pillow between his knees and adjusting his head so that it aligned with his spine. Within 2 weeks, his pain had decreased by nearly half. "It's like my body finally exhaled," he said. There's real science behind this. According to research from the Cleveland Clinic, side sleeping, particularly on the left side, promotes better blood flow to the heart and reduces acid reflux by keeping the stomach below the esophagus. The pillow between the knees keeps the pelvis balanced, relieving pressure on the lower spine and hips, 2 of the most common pain points for adults over 60. It also minimizes the twisting that causes morning stiffness and joint inflammation. Doctors call this position the alignment saver because it naturally supports the curves of the body without strain. It's also one of the safest positions for those with sleep apnea, as it keeps airways open through the night. Mr. Allen's story isn't rare. Thousands of seniors have found that this small adjustment can mean the difference between waking up tired or waking up strong. But if you're one of the many who can't sleep on their side for long, don't worry. There's another position, one that uses a gentle incline to protect your back, ease reflux, and even help you breathe easier through the night. Let's talk about that next. 2. The elevated back sleeper. Head and knees slightly raised. For many seniors, sleeping flat on their back feels too rigid, too uncomfortable. Yet with a small adjustment, a gentle elevation of the head and knees, that same position can become one of the most therapeutic ways to rest and heal your body overnight. This is what doctors call the elevated back sleeper position. And for older adults, it can make the difference between restless nights and truly restorative sleep. Take Mrs. Linda, a 73-year-old retired teacher from California. She'd struggled for years with heartburn and shortness of breath at night. She often woke up coughing, her throat burning from acid reflux. Her cardiologist, Dr. Raymond Cho, suggested something simple: elevate her upper body by about 30 degrees and place a small pillow under her knees to relax the lower back. The results were life-changing. Within days, Linda noticed she could breathe easier and sleep through the night without gasping or pain. Science explains why this works so well. Elevating the head and chest helps gravity do its job, keeping stomach acid from creeping upward and airways from collapsing during sleep. According to the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, seniors who sleep with their upper body slightly elevated experience fewer episodes of snoring and sleep apnea. This reduces nighttime oxygen drops that can strain the heart and damage brain cells over time. Meanwhile, elevating the knees gently eases pressure on the lumbar spine, allowing muscles to fully relax. Dr. Cho often tells his older patients, "It's not about sleeping longer, it's about sleeping smarter." By giving your body the right angles, you're giving your heart and lungs room to function freely, even while you dream. But what if you're looking for a position that not only supports your breathing, but also rejuvenates your joints, shoulders, and even your skin? The next one, often overlooked yet powerfully restorative, might be the missing piece in your sleep routine, the starfish position. 3. The starfish position, back sleeping with arms out. There's something peaceful about lying on your back, arms gently spread to the sides, palms open as if your body is finally letting go of the day. This is known as the starfish position, and while it might look simple, it's one of the most restorative ways for seniors to rest when done correctly. Unlike lying flat and rigid like a soldier, the starfish position gives your body freedom. It lets your shoulders open, your chest expand, and your joints release the tension they've held all day long. Take Miss Linda, a 69-year-old retired nurse from Minnesota. After decades on her feet, her shoulders ached constantly, and she often woke up with neck stiffness that lasted until noon. Her chiropractor, Dr. Raymond Cole, suggested something unexpected. Try sleeping like a starfish, arms relaxed, palms up, and head supported with a contoured pillow. Linda was skeptical at first, but within a week she noticed a difference. Her neck pain eased, her shoulders felt looser, and she said, "For the first time in years I woke up without feeling my age." Science explains why. When the arms are open and the shoulders aren't compressed beneath the body, blood flow improves to the upper spine and nerves that support the neck and hands. According to Harvard Medical School Sleep Division, this posture can reduce tension headaches and help prevent nerve impingement, one of the leading causes of numbness and tingling in older adults. The position also supports calm breathing. Because your chest isn't constricted, oxygen moves freely, which helps lower nighttime blood pressure and soothe the heart. Dr. Cole calls it nature's reset button for the upper body. Still, not every back sleeper feels comfortable for long. Some find their lower back starts to ache, or they crave gentle support. For those seniors, there's one more position, the ultimate balance between comfort, safety, and healing. It's called the 45-degree side recline, and it might just be the healthiest way to sleep after 60. 4. The 45-degree side recline, the true senior sweet spot. Imagine lying halfway between sitting and sleeping, your upper body gently supported, your spine relaxed, your breathing effortless. That's the 45-degree side recline, a posture many geriatric specialists now call the sweet spot of senior sleep. It combines the best of both worlds, the comfort of side sleeping with the health benefits of elevation. And for people over 60, this position can be truly life-changing. Take Mr. Walter, a 78-year-old former truck driver from North Carolina. After decades of back pain, acid reflux, and shortness of breath at night, he'd tried everything. New mattresses, medications, even sleeping upright in a recliner. Nothing worked. Then his physical therapist, Dr. Renee Collins, suggested this gentle adjustment. Walter positioned himself at a 45-degree angle on his left side, a firm wedge supporting his back, a small pillow between his knees, and another beneath his head to keep his neck straight. The first night, he noticed the difference. No gasping, no heartburn, no hip pain. Within a week, his sleep tracker showed longer deep sleep cycles, and for the first time in years, he woke up clear-headed and pain-free. Science confirms what Walter felt. According to research from the Journal of Geriatric Sleep Studies, This posture reduces acid reflux episodes by up to 70%, keeps airways open to prevent snoring and sleep apnea, and supports spinal alignment, critical for those living with arthritis or osteoporosis. It also improves lymphatic drainage, allowing the body to remove toxins more efficiently during sleep, a process directly linked to memory and brain health. Dr. Collins often reminds her patients, sleep isn't just rest, it's recovery, and your body heals best when supported, not strained. The 45-degree side recline may look simple, but for seniors, it's a nightly act of preservation, protecting the heart, soothing the spine, and extending independence. But before we close, there's something even more powerful to understand: how all these positions together can transform not only how you sleep, but how you live. Let's bring it all together in the final conclusion, where small changes tonight could mean a stronger, sharper, more vibrant tomorrow. Final reflection. Sleep isn't just rest, it's renewal. As we grow older, every night of sleep becomes more than just a pause. It becomes a form of healing. The way you sleep determines how you wake up to life itself. For seniors, the right sleeping position is not simply about comfort. It's about protecting the heart, nourishing the brain, and preserving independence for years to come. The truth is simple yet powerful. Your body listens while you sleep. When you lie the wrong way, it quietly collects pain, stiffness, and fatigue. But when you sleep in alignment, when supported, elevated, and balanced, your body begins to repair itself naturally. Muscles relax, joints release, your heart beats easier, and your mind wakes sharper. Doctors agree that even small changes, a pillow under your knees, a gentle incline, a shift to your left side, can mean fewer aches, deeper rest, and a longer, more vibrant life. So tonight, don't just go to bed. Create your sanctuary. Let your body find its healing rhythm, because when you give your body the right rest, it gives you back something priceless: strength, clarity, and another beautiful morning to live fully. Sleep well, live well, and remember, your best years can still begin with tomorrow's sunrise. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.